Hi guys, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch this video. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for joining us, and if you've been here, you're the real MVP. So just like the heading says, I'm going to be giving you a story time about how a client almost slapped me. Yeah, almost. If you're interested in listening to this gist, keep watching. Okay guys, so first of all, let me apologize for not looking my best. So I typically would do the whole makeup and glam and all of that for my sit down videos, but I forgot my makeup bag at home and I'm at the studio, and if I don't film this content today, I would keep procrastinating. You can vouch, you can tell that I've not been serious with YouTube, and I have decided, so help me God, to be serious going forward. So whether I have makeup on or not, I must film content at least once a week. So help me God. Anyways, so this happened like 2-3 years ago. Yeah, I had a shoot. I booked this client. She saw my work online, booked me. We agreed on a date, theme, and everything was for her child's first birthday, I think. Yeah, it was the child's first birthday. So she booked the shoot. Everything was planned and everything. And then she said she wanted the shoot to be in the morning. So we typically have like 3 clients on a weekend, on a Saturday, 9 in the morning, 12 and 3 o'clock. So she said she wanted the first booking, yeah. So she booked me like maybe a month before the actual day of the shoot. So other people took the other dates, and but she really wanted the morning slots because she said she was going to have the party that same day. So she needed to get over with the photo shoot and proceed for her party, yeah. So we agreed, fixed date, everything. So on the day of the shoot, I think the day before, we typically send the reminders. We're expecting it tomorrow for so time. She was like, okay, no problem, I'll be there. That morning, we're expecting it by 9, so no problem. 9 o'clock reached. We did not hear from Auntie. 9:30, no, let's say 9:15, we're like, okay, maybe she's on the road. 9:30, 30 minutes, and the slot was for 2 hours. So I slot was from 9 to 11. So 9:30, we're not hearing from her, so I called. Ma, we're expecting you at the studio. She said, sorry, she's on her way. In fact, she's very close to the studio. So I said, oh, okay, she's close to the studio. Let's just wait. 9:35, 9:40, 9:50, 9:55, 11, 10 o'clock. Auntie was still not at the studio. So I started getting worried because I knew we had another slot for 12, and that 12 o'clock client was going to be a child as well, and we need to have like setup time. So we need that 1 hour in between that 11 to 12 to do the setup before the 12 o'clock client. So she now not coming. This is already 10 and she's not even at the studio. It will delay our next appointment, you know. So I was now calling her if should we reschedule or something. She was not picking. I think at some point I sent a message that I'm super close. I'm close, like I'm on your street. So we relaxed. Men and brethren. Auntie did not show up till 11:30. So regarding like how, please in the comment section let me know let me know if you're in my shoes, how would you react? So this is 11:30. You did not call to reschedule, you did not cancel, you did not tell us what was happening. If you had even said, okay, this is what's happening, I'm gonna be a bit late, maybe I would have called the next person to beg the person to come maybe an hour later and try to reschedule everything for the day or something. You're not calling, you're just lying that you're on the streets, you're close. Anyways, she eventually came 11:30. So when she came in, I told her that, sorry, we can't have this shoot anymore. This is 11:30. We literally have a client for 12. And at this point, you know, we do setups for children. Like we are done, I think she was going to do 3 looks or so. So we're done like balloons and all the whole ceremony and all the sets were the inflated balloons. So if we're going to reschedule that shoot, it was going to cost us because we had already done all these setups. So what's going to happen to the balloons? What of the time it took us to set up, you know? So hope I'm not going too fast, you guys. Anyways, fast forward to when she came. So she even had an attitude. That was what was even irritating me. She came and she was like, no, she must have a shoot. So I said, sorry, we have to reschedule this. She said, no, she must have a shoot. There's no way in hell she's not having a shoot. So apparently she went to get her makeup done. The shoot was for her child. I didn't even know she was joining the child for the shoot. So she went to have her makeup done and spent over 2.5 hours for a 9 o'clock shoot. You're coming in by 11:30. So I told her, sorry, you can't. She said, who the hell do you think you are to tell me what I cannot do? I'm like, madam, this is my jurisdiction. Madam says, who the hell do you think you are? She's used the F word. She was raking. She was shouting down the building that she's also a boss in her right. Who the hell do I think I am? And dude, I was not like rude to her in any way. I only told her that we needed to reschedule the shoot because we had another shoot and we needed to tear down to start setting up for the next person. She went off and was shouting. She was just shouting, screaming down the building. So my people, my guys in the studio, everybody came out. They're like, oh, everybody was now. Her husband was trying to calm her down. She was just shouting. I think maybe she took something that morning because I don't know how to explain why somebody would come to my building and be screaming like that. Me, I'm a peace-loving person. That's the truth of the matter. I'm not a violent person. So when she started screaming like that, my people said I should just go. So I just went to my office. I typically would have taken the photos, but my assistant took the pictures. And by 12 o'clock, so at this point, because she said she's not going, I didn't even know what to do. What was I even supposed to do? I think I now called my husband. My husband was like, should he come? I said, come. And okay, my husband was on his way to this from his office. They were going somewhere and they were going with whenever they are going for all these official things, they go with Mopol and all those people. So he was with Mopol at the time. So he was like, should I come with? I said, no. I'm a peace-loving girl, please. I don't want to come and be called out on Instagram that I brought Mopol to come and drive out clients. So I allowed them to do the shoot. They did the shoot. And 30 minutes into the shoot, the other client had come. So I went to meet the other clients, I apologized to them, like, sorry, these other people came a little late. They should just give us 30 minutes grace that we would give them extra images for that. So now I was taking the piece for her own issue. Like I was going to have to give something extra to my clients because we're going to make the clients wait. So long story short, they finished the shoot. They didn't even finish. I had to go in there, like start tearing down because they were still do like this, take like this. And I was like, there's no time, men and brethren. My assistant was still shooting. These people have been waiting and they had waited for over 30 minutes. And we had to do like set up again, you know. So eventually we did the tear down and she finished her shoot and left. I did not, normally I would call, like talk, maybe send a message, call, chat or something with her. I didn't do nothing. My assistant handled it, sent her photos when it was ready. I think when she came to pick up when she wanted to come and pick up the frame or something, she called me and said she was coming to pick up the frame. She sent a message that she was coming to. I said, yes, the frame is ready. So she came, picked up the frame, and that was how it ended. So after that thing happened, I felt so bad, you guys. Like, I think I probably even cried. I just felt like, why would this person just talk to me like this, you know? And I felt like my hands were tied. I'm not one person to just come and start shouting like a mad. I don't know how to do that. It's not in me. So I didn't give it to her. And I didn't even know like how to, maybe if I was maybe in the market or somewhere else that is not related to my business, maybe I would have given it back. Well, I didn't even know how to give it back. So I just took the piece and it still pisses me off till tomorrow that I was just the calm one. I just went and sat down and she still had her way. She had her session complete. Of course, I didn't photograph her, but my team did, and she still got nice photos for her child and all of that. Anyways, 1 year later, I had changed my phone, and okay, normally, most times when clients call like this, I just save their number by maybe what I can remember after the call. So I had probably saved her number as maybe Mom Zane or something, I can't remember. So of course, 1 year later, I did not remember who was messaging me. So the person sent a message, wanted to book a shoot for her child's 2nd birthday and all of that. So I'm like, oh, no problem, we booked and everything. So the day of the shoot now, guess who will come into the studio? First, the shoot was for 9 o'clock again. 8:55. Guess who walked in? Auntie walked in. I hope she doesn't ever get to see this video. Like the second time she came, when I just saw her, I just started laughing. She started laughing. Like, it was so ridiculous. I didn't know how to act. Like, I didn't know she was the one I was talking to. And I was shocked that she still came back to patronize us, because like the way the whole thing happened, that I thought she'd probably badmouth us forever, you know. But she still came back to us, and we finished, did her selection, everything went like so smoothly. We never talked about it, yeah, but I think we both knew that, yeah, we're not happy, but like it is what it is, it happened. Maybe she was just emotional that day, and of course, the second experience was a lot better. She respected my time. She came even before. Okay, I think she made a comment that I came early, you know, something like that. So it just got me thinking about how sometimes we just get too emotional and act out. Maybe the other person is dealing with something. Maybe she was dealing with something that day. I don't know. But I'm just happy that I did not become a mad person as well. Like I didn't just start acting out as well, you know. So maybe if I had sent Mopo to kick her out, who knows what they would have said about me. She still came back to patronize my business. So I'm sure she had it better. Like maybe when she went back home and thought about it, she realized she was wrong, and she still trusted us to photograph her the second time. So yeah, please let me know if you've had any experiences like this with your clients, and how did you deal with it? Was I wrong not to say PIM? Or was I right by not saying PIM? What do you think? Thanks for staying to the end of this video, guys. Have an amazing day. Bye.